India's pharmaceutical industry is weighing the implications of new US tariffs on imported medicines. Under the plan, the US imposed a tariff of 100% from August 2028 and raise it to 200% in 2029 in an attempt to shift manufacturing of generic drugs back to America. Analysts say the move could push up prices of medicines for Americans. Rebecca Abundant filed this report for CNA from Mumbai.
India is often described as the pharmacy of the world, and it's the largest exporter of generic medicines to the United States. And so any move that may affect those exports is closely watched by both the industry and investors. Analysts say President Trump's announcement that tariffs on imported generic medicine will be ramped up in 2 years took the sector by surprise. Mr. Trump is pushing for companies to move production to the United States.
At least they're giving some time to cope up, time to set up something, time to adjust the supply chain. So at least it looks thought out. There are challenges.
Painkillers, antibiotics and cancer drugs are among the low-cost off-patent medicines that Indian manufacturers export to the US. Pharmaceutical exports to the US totaled $10.5 billion in the financial year to March 2025, according to India's Commerce Ministry. Experts say companies which already have manufacturing facilities in the United States will be better placed to weather the new tariffs.
Most of the large Indian manufacturers, they have US facilities already present, but they have to augment the capacities and they have to select. The first problem that will come is to select which molecules should be manufactured and supplied from the US facilities.
Mr. Datta says there's still some uncertainty around whether the announced duties will end up coming into effect. But if they do, ultimately, he says additional costs would at least in part be passed on to consumers in the US. Some companies may struggle to adapt.
The real question is which company has the balance sheet and the US footprint to make it big, which all the companies will be able to survive the reshoring in the US, and which companies will not be able to. That is what an Indian pharma's giants have to, wonder among themselves.
Indian pharmaceutical stocks have fallen since the planned tariffs were announced. Investors are now looking for more clarity from the companies themselves, with major drug makers due to report quarterly earnings over the coming weeks. Executives are expected to face questions on any potential impact on their US business, any plans to adjust manufacturing, and whether the tariffs could affect pricing and future investment. For CNA, I'm Rebecca Abundant in Mumbai.